All right, to get started, I'm only gonna need a few things. I'm gonna get my razor blade here. I'm gonna get a scraper here for the stuff to clean it up with, a nylon brush, some Lysol mold and mildew remover with bleach in order to clean it afterwards. I'll need a rag and a bucket as well, and some silicone here. And you wanna make sure you get the tub and tile. There's different ones and different price points. This is kind of the middle of the road one, but it is clear here, so you could go with white or clear. It's really kind of a preference of yours. Next, you can see the tub here. I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, just washed away anything I could. You can see the mold there. You can see the silicone coming out. So we're gonna go ahead and just scrape all this silicone off, and then we're gonna clean it, dry it, and then go ahead and apply the new silicone. Okay, so the first step is I'm gonna work some tools here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my razor blade or your scraper, whatever you have. We're gonna kind of scrape this out. We're also gonna use this tool down so we can go down and kind of pull out any of the remaining stuff here. I'll kind of show you what it looks like after we pull this out here. All right, as you've been scraping, your project should start to look to something like this. We still have some more scraping to do, but as you can see, we for the most part started cleaning all this up in here, removing the caulking as you can see there. Next we'll go ahead and finish scraping, touching up these areas here, just getting out all the caulking we can get all the way along here. And then after that, we'll go ahead and spray some mold spray on here and kill it, let it dry completely, and kind of come back to get ready to re-caulk in a minute. Once you've removed all the caulk with a razor blade, take a nylon little brush and just kind of scrape along here. You don't get any of the little pieces you might have missed. And it might even kind of flare something up or show you something where you need to get the razor blade back out. Like I can see a little spot there. You know, just as you kind of take this and you can kind of clean it up that way. If there's any of that caulk left in there, any of that goop, anywhere at all, this will help kind of clean that out. As you can see, just kind of. All right, we'll go ahead and cleaned up all of the silicone around the base here. Now for this demonstration, this video, I'm not doing the walls or anything. We're just doing the base today. So we're going to go ahead and take we have here the mold and mildew remover bleach, and we're just going to kind of begin to work that around. And I'm just going to spray it all through here. Get it all the way around this base. Now we're just going to go ahead and let it sit for a minute and then come back to wipe it. Okay, we've let it sit for about 5 minutes here, so now I'm just going to kind of take a rag and just start to kind of clean it here. I'm going to clean this up. As you can see, you might need to wear a mask when you do this because the chemical is pretty strong that I'm using here. It's got like a bleach in it, so just be aware of that. If you still see some mold like this, you might have a little mold around this screw. You can take that out, but as you can see, you can start to clean this up and it's going to start to look a lot better getting the mold out of there. All right, now we've given it some time to dry. We've cleaned it, we've removed the caulk. This actually here is just a washer that's on there. It looks black, but it's a washer behind the screw there. So we've given it some time. We're gonna go ahead and begin to re-caulk this area now. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready to caulk it. So here I have is my tub and tile silicone. This particular one takes about 12 hours to dry. You shouldn't get water on it. It dries soft, but you shouldn't get water on it. It says for 12 hours. So just be mindful of that when you do it. I'll go ahead and spread a bead all the way down and around. And then I have my bucket of warm water here, and I'll just kind of dip my finger in it and go right over the top of the bead so I can kind of smooth that out and make it look nice, and then let it sit and dry. So again, when you go to do this, I just put a bead on here. You're just gonna take your finger and you're just gonna kind of drag it along like so. You're gonna need a rag to kind of wipe it off. dip your finger in warm water, and then continue on doing it all the way along. By no means am I an expert, but there it is. It's all done. We've re-caulked the entire part. We took out the old stuff, we killed the mold, and we're done. So this whole downstairs area, the average homeowner can do. You can re-caulk this, you can do it yourself. You don't need to hire to bring someone in. Just a few simple tools, an evening of work, and then let it dry.